Hey guys, it's Sherry Capella. Yes, and I have rained on hair today, but that's okay. So guys, today is day 97 and I can't even believe it. Like for real, can't even believe it. This one is titled Connect Truth to Beauty. And I'm going to be completely honest with you. Day 97 was yesterday and I was in such a bad mood. And I read day 97 and I hated it. I absolutely hated it. I was so sleepy. I couldn't even I couldn't even make sense of it. And this morning, I had my mom time on Tuesdays where I just can chill at a coffee shop. And while I was at the coffee shop, I read it. Day 97, I know, Shannon. I read it again this morning and I was like, oh my God, I'm so happy I didn't do a live video last night because it's amazing. It is such a good read. Now, here's the thing. I normally like to take notes on these chapters and read them to you so that this is a really condensed video. But today, day 97 really drove home a point that, again, I couldn't shortchange the lesson by omitting anything. So guess what? You're getting the whole thing today, okay? I mean, I'm going to omit 2 paragraphs only because they reference Bob Dylan music. And, you know, to me, it wasn't full circle. So that part I'm sparing you on. But it's not very long. This should be like a good 5 minutes. Just sit back, relax, and have a listen. Okay, so connect truth to beauty. What the heck does that mean? I hate reading, this is how he starts. I hate reading motivational material that thunders at me about the importance of integrity and honesty for their own sake. So he's basically talking about, you know, self-help material that's all about how you should be honest and you should have integrity because it's just what you should do. He's basically saying that doesn't speak to him. He says that somehow that always seems to turn me off because the writers come off like angry preachers and teachers. Hardly inspiring, if you ask me, he says. I'm always inspired better by things that are made to look interesting and fun. I'm always taken in by the promise of life being more beautiful and rarely taken in by the promise of a life being more righteous and proper. To me, the best case to make for honesty is how beautiful it really is, how clean and clear it makes the journey from current reality to the dream. When people know exactly where they are, they can go somewhere from there. But being lost is a function of dishonesty. Whoa, that's huge. And when we're lost or dishonest, anywhere we go from there is simply wrong. When we start with a false reading, there's just no direction home. He goes on to quote the poet John Keats, who says that truth is beauty. The more honest we are with others and ourselves about current reality, the more energy and focus that we begin to gather. We don't have to keep track of what we told somebody or what we told this other person if we're just being honest in life. One of the best and most positive explanations of the beauty of personal integrity was expressed by Nathaniel Branden in this book. By the way, this book is amazing. Obviously, we're talking about 100 Days, but he references Nathaniel Branden, who wrote a book called The 6 Pillars of Self-Esteem, a must-read. If you have somebody in high school, I totally recommend you go out and buy that book. Branden, unlike most authors on the subject, seeks truth and integrity as a positive part of the process of self-esteem. That's such an interesting link. This point is not that we owe it to others. It's not that we owe it to other people's sense of morality to be honest, but that we only owe it to ourselves. And this is deep, and this is where he digs into that a little bit. One of the greatest self-deceptions, Branden says, is to tell oneself, only I will know. Only I will know that I lied about blah, blah, blah. Or only I will know that I dealt unethically with this person who trusts me. Only I will know that I have no intention of honoring the promise that I made. The implication is that my judgment of the untruth is unimportant, and only the judgment of other people matters. So basically he's saying that when you're dishonest and you know that you're being dishonest, you're putting more value in what other people think of you, then you put in what you think of yourself. And you know what? No, stop it. Step up. You're meant to think more highly of yourself. And this is one way to actually manifest that self-confidence through knowing that you're a person of integrity. Brendon's writing on personal integrity is inspiring because it's directed at creating a happier and stronger self, not a universal appeal for morality. One of the ways we describe a work of art that is sloppy and unfinished is we call it a mess. The problem with lying or lying by omission is that it leaves everything so incomplete and in a state of mess. Truth always completes the picture, any picture. And when a picture is complete, whole, and integrated, we see it simply as beautiful. I'll even hear about people, usually people who can't believe, usually people who you can't believe anything about, described as a mess. I mean, think about somebody who is constantly lying. Their life is, they're like Pigpen on Charlie Brown. They've got like this dirt swirling around them, and they're constantly in this state of mess. And they're usually surrounded by controversy. And conversely, a person who you can always count on and to be honest to you is often referred to as a beautiful person. Truth and beauty become impossible to separate. Truth leads you to be at a more confident level in your relationship with others, and most importantly, with yourself. It diminishes fear, and it increases your sense of personal mastery. Lies and half-truths will always weigh you down, whereas truth will clear up your thinking and give you the energy and clarity that you need for self-motivation. That's gold. Okay, I know it was a little bit deep, but the reality is to see that being truthful and being rooted in morality and integrity is because what you think and how you're showing up matters. And in the fact that you're giving yourself so much value to yourself is what makes truth beautiful. So there you go. That was day 97. Loved it. Connect truth to beauty. Tomorrow is going to be amazing. I can't even believe it's day 98, you guys. I mean, seriously, a reformed quitter doing this, I can't even. So anyhow, I hope you guys will join me then, and I will talk to you then. Bye.